G'day everyone. Do you ever find yourself surprised to find that it's day 7 already and you don't have a horde base? Well, that's where I find myself today. It's the afternoon of day 7 and I've got bupkis, so it's time to get cracking and build my new favourite starter base. First I'm going to need some wood, so let's run over to the flat area in front of the trader. I like setting up my initial base next to the trader so that there's easy access to quests, and although it's usually on the outskirts a little bit, there's usually plenty of close by POIs as well. The land here is nearly always flat as well, so it gives a good easy base building location. The base we're going to build today is quite minimal, and it's designed to provide a simple but effective base to fight off the first horde through a mix of both melee and ranged. It's not suitable for cops and vultures, but we shouldn't be seeing them on day 7. The main feature that I'm going to use here is diagonal railings on top of a ramp block. I found this little pathing curiosity when playing with one of the ranger station POIs, and noticed that despite an obvious path forward, the zombies would prioritise jumping off the edge over a diagonal catwalk instead of just running around a pillar and continuing on. We're going to take advantage of that little bit today to ensure that we get some zombies through to attack us where we can melee them, but not too many at once, so some will loop, but not all. It's a fine balance to strike, but I think you'll see it works pretty well. Let's get started by crafting some more wood frames to make sure we've got enough, then get to work on laying down the blocks for our fighting platform. For this we need a platform 4 long and 3 high. This is the bare minimum for putting you out of reach, although you can still get hit if enough zombies pile up against the wall that they start jumping on each other's heads. If you have spare blocks, consider raising the platform up another block. From there, we need to leave space for our connection between the fighting platform and the zombie ramp we need to build next. The gap needs to be 2 spaces wide for some cube blocks, then over 1 to the side for the ramp offset, then 1 more block away again for the second ramp block. After that, we can build the zombie ramp, which is 2 blocks wide and 3 high to match the height of the fighting platform. Then add a couple more blocks for where we will add the ramp up later. Next, we need to add in the platform for the zombies to stand on. I'm going to use the cube 1/8 block, as it's a good in-between block that the zombies can stand on most of the time, but still small enough for them to fall off when they stagger. It's also small enough that not many zombies can fit on it at once, so you don't get too many zombies queued up wailing on your base. Now let's add in the ramp blocks to connect up the fighting platform with the offset zombie ramp. There goes the first, and just rotate around for the second. Oh, for fuck. Right, let's pretend that never happened and take a look at what we have. You can see for us it's not a problem to walk across, but the zombies will definitely have a tougher time of it. From here we've got 2 main things to add, the bars to separate us from the zombies, and the railings that make this base work. The block that we need is the catwalk V2 railing only diagonal. You could use the catwalk itself, but that raises the base up another block and messes with the pathing, unless you raise everything else up as well. Additionally, it means the railing and the plate on which it sits is all one piece, and breaks all in one go. Whereas adding the railing on top of the ramp means that if the railing breaks, the ramp is still there and the base continues to work, just a little less effectively. The final main addition is the barrier for us to fight behind. I like to use the double pole block on the bottom as it nicely stops crawlers and dogs. On top of that, I found the best to use is the second smallest double pillar, as it gives a nice big gap to fight through but doesn't let many zombies in, compared to the smallest double pillar, which is susceptible to letting through the occasional zombie. On top, we put another double pole in case the zombies stand on top of each other. Again, 3 blocks high is the minimum, go for 4 if you want to be safe. Now that's done, just a few little cleanup jobs to go. First, let's hop down and get our block off the back of the fighting platform. Then we can head over to the zombie platform, where we need to add in a few ramps to make the path upward as easy as possible for the zombies. As we saw in the AFK pillar base, and I'll leave a link in the description below for that if you're interested, forcing the zombies to jump back up after a fall results in significantly more damage to the base than when using ramps. And slowing the zombies down at the start of the zombie platform in this base design doesn't actually give us any benefit. And last but not least, we need to add a couple of ladders for us to get up onto the fighting platform. For any new starters out there watching, a ladder on the 3rd block off the ground is too high for zombies to use, but easy for us to get onto with a jump. And there we have it, our horde base in frame form. With the frame layout now complete, it's time to grab the trusty stone axe and upgrade everything to wood. Okay, now that the upgrade to wood is complete, let's head back to our POI base and grab what cobblestone we happen to have on hand. I'll use that to start upgrading the most likely to be damaged blocks. Alright, we're out of cobble, but I still think there's a few more blocks we need to upgrade, so let's go and grab some extra rock from this pile. To turn that into cobble, we'll obviously need some extra clay, so let's head back to our POI base again and see how much we've got in storage. Looks like only about 48 stack, so we're going to need some more clay to finish that off. We also might need a little bit more rock to make enough cobble to finish off the base. To get the clay and rock that we need, just going to head over and dig it up from the gravel and soil near the road. It's not the best source, but it works in a pinch. Let's use that to make our final bit of cobble. Whoosh, that's a dog. That's a pack of dogs. Quick, get up high, get up high. Ow. Alright. Oh, give me a heart attack. Alright. Well, they can't get me. Unfortunately, this is a shed that they can run into, so... Oh, nice shot. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get them. Maybe this guy. Here we go. You stay out front. That's one down. I think there was 3 or... Wow, crap. Let's get back up. Or not. And they've knocked out the wall. Alright, run, run. Oh wait, I've got a horde base. What am I doing? Okay, well... Why don't we use the horde base that we just finished building? That would be smart, wouldn't it? And since this is dog proof, there should be no problem to just stand here and pick them off. Right? Alright. Now that that surprise party of four-legged destruction is dealt with, I'm going to grab all my arrows back, and then since it's also getting dark, I might head back and grab some torches to light up the horde base, as well as getting all my guns and ammo that I need for the horde. So as we wait for our Blood Moon friends to arrive shortly, you can see I've added some torches and candles to light up the area, and I've also used the cobblestone to finish upgrading a few blocks. I've gone with a fortitude spec in this playthrough, so it's fists and machine guns for the most part, with a pistol for backup. Now let's get to work and kill some zombies. Get off there. Oh. I don't normally manage to make it to this side of the barrier, but anyway. Sorry, wrecked. Arrow in your front yard. As you can see, they can sort of stand about 2 abreast of the barrier. Any wider than that, and they tend to fall off and go down below. Oh, getting a bit close there. As you can see, a lot of them, as they jump over, tend to fall off to the side. There goes another one, and another one. Oh, he's going to make it across the railing, and I'm still standing too close. So this is what I meant earlier about this base has a nice balance between looping most of the zombies back around, but letting enough through that you've got someone to fight against up at the barrier if you choose to go melee spec. Definitely need a bit of ranged with this setup at the moment, as so many of them do fall down. But that way you're not burning all of your ammo fighting constantly ranged. You can switch to fists and clubs, knives, whatever you're using, and do some melee just to save a bit of ammo. Ooh. Now he's obviously got up there off of someone else's head, which is where 3 high was the minimum, and I maybe should have gone 4 high. Nancy was standing back there and smacking on the ramp. I maybe should have upgraded that to cobble as well, but I did leave it as wood. Even if they smash it, it won't matter too much because the blocks will just form a staircase. Bandage up because I keep standing too close to the zombies. Ooh, loot bag. Grab that and get smacked in the face for it. I might just see if I can clear out a few of these guys with the pistol. Just a few too many sitting here at the barrier. See ya. When did they knock that down? Wasn't paying attention. I obviously like hitting the frames that have got the candles on it. I'm not sure if that's because they have the candles on it or whether they just like breaking frames because they're the lowest health blocks. Time to do another bit of a clean out. Come on. The hipfire accuracy going on there. Alright, here comes the replacements running in. And over they go. More coming across this time than normal. Usually, there you go, more of them stagger off to the side. There you go, that's better. Those 2 guys just jumped straight over that diagonal rail. Keep mixing it up. Bit of fists, bit of bow and arrow. Back to machine gun for a bit. Certainly gets through them a lot faster, obviously. Since I'm got no spec into archery using the bow and arrows. Machine gun, much more fun. Still coming in, so we're not done just yet. The game is set to 64 zombies, but on a day 7 horde you're never going to get all of them unless you've managed to really ramp up your game stage. That's a feral, I think. Let's see if we can finish these guys off with the pistol. As long as they come over this way, there we go. Come on. One more to go. 2 more to go. Darling. Businessman. Oh. Extra one. And we're done. Oh, wait a minute. Someone's hiding up the back. And I can't get a shot. So maybe Molotovs. Which, if I remembered how to use, should do the trick. Or at least get them out of hiding. Come on. Ah, there we go. Dead. Alright. Fortnight appears to be over just after midnight. So let's jump down. No, that's a chicken. Let's jump down, loot our bags, and then we might just have a quick run around and see how much damage they've done to the base. So they did take out one of the ramp blocks, which I left as wood. That's probably fair enough. And let's get our axe out so we can see how much damage they've done. Not much damage at all, really, to the railings. They obviously cop a few hits here and there. Apart from the wood, the cobblestone blocks don't look damaged at all. What about that one's copped a bit? Again, hardly any damage. I don't know whether that's because they spent the whole time hitting the frames or just they don't do much damage to the base. What about the barrier? That should have a bit. Yeah. Bit of damage there, but not too bad. Still sitting about 80%. Nice. Well, I hope you can see why this is my new favourite starter base. It provides a sturdy platform that the zombies don't attack much, and allows for a variety of fighting styles from melee to bow and various guns. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in seeing the evolution of this base and how I'd ramp it up to handle cops, vultures, and later game stage hordes, please let me know in the comments below. Have fun playing, and I hope you always hear the warning growl from a surprise pack of zombie dogs.